Mall of America. It's home to world-class shopping, great dining, and amazing attractions and events. And these are our stories, presented by Bloomington, Minnesota Travel and Tourism.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to this episode of So Much More. Merry Christmas Eve. It's December 24th. I can't believe it. It came so fast. I'm so excited. I have two amazing guests with me today, two of my favorite people in the world. I'm your host, Dan Jasper, if you don't know me. Today, we are diving into the magic of the holidays at Mall of America, but through a very special lens, and that is the lens of social media. I am with two experts. Honestly, I tell them continuously, probably not enough, but I hope I do, how good both of you are at your job. You just do such a great job. I go out and talk to college classes all the time, and they say, your social media is just awesome. I love it. And I'm getting off script already, so I apologize to all of you. From capturing the first moments of our decor getting set up, showcasing the energy of Black Friday, and boy, was that a long day, to working with our seasonal influencers who help bring the holiday spirit to life. Our social team, and most of it is here. One is at home with a newborn, but here are two content creators, have learned to help give us, the viewers, the front row seats into the holiday magic at Mall of America. Joining me today are Brinley Zoller. Brinley, how are you?
I'm good. Thanks, Dan.
You're only good. Merry Christmas.
Yeah, I'm very jolly.
Very jolly. I love it. And Johanna Brinley.
Yes.
Johanna, how are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm great. Trust me, behind the scenes when they're alone, it's just nonstop, or they're looking at the phones all the time. These two people are working, I know, in a good way. These two people are incredibly talented social media strategists who help bring the unique story of Mall of America, and at this time of year, the story of the holiday seasons to literally millions of people, right? So welcome, both of you. It's good to have you here. Are you excited? Are you going to take tomorrow off? Please tell me you're taking tomorrow off.
Actually, yeah.
Okay.
I don't.
No.
I'm working from home.
Okay. I love it. Good. Wear red and green, whatever you do tomorrow. Get in the colors. Get in the spirit. People don't understand how much we do with a really incredibly small team. Share some numbers with me in terms of how many posts, how many followers, how many platforms, who wants to do that? And I told them it's okay for them to look at their phones because that's where they live their life.
Yeah.
So who wants to go?
I can go.
Go.
Well, our team has, we have like 3 right now, sometimes 4 members of our social team.
Yep.
And we do content for Mall of America, Nickelodeon Universe, and Crayola Experience. So we run all those social channels. And then some of our stats.
But you say those 3, Mall of America, Nickelodeon, and Crayola, but they each have several platforms like Facebook and X and what other ones?
TikTok and
Instagram. So a lot of platforms that you're working on, right?
I think across the board it's 13, 12?
For a very small team.
Yeah,
that's amazing.
Yeah.
So, okay, keep going with the numbers.
Yeah.
How many pieces of content?
Over 4,300 posts this year, and the year's not over yet, so we still have a lot coming out.
There's a lot coming out. That's amazing. That's a lot. Keep going.
We have 1.3 million followers total, and then this year alone, we've had 125 million impressions, which is up from last year, just saying.
That's awesome.
And then our audience has grown almost 100,000 followers this year.
That's amazing. Those are some great accomplishments this year, and I love it. And in addition to that, you also do reporting and you monitor. And if negative sentiment pops up, you have to work on all of that. And you interact with our guests, and you don't sleep a lot, I'm assuming, right?
No.
And they're literally here for everything, right? They are. I'm going to call them, they are the equivalent, the phone equivalent of our AV team. Nights, days, weekends, every weekend, throughout the, right? You guys are here all the time doing stuff because we have so many events.
Yeah. We usually have somebody here every weekend or, Saturday or Sunday. I feel like it's rare that we don't have someone here on the weekend.
Right.
It's like once in a blue moon when usually we don't have any events.
Yeah. There's just so much going on at Mall of America here. So we're going to get into it. I want to see, you guys view the holidays through a very different lens than most of us, right? Shoppers, we walk in, it's busy, we're looking for what we're looking for, we see the decorations, we hear the music. How do you view it? And last year you did something really cool on social. Not that you haven't this year, you have as well. But talk about how you view the holidays. Brinley.
Yeah. So I think just like from our perspective, I feel like there's a couple different ways to view the holidays. I think there's like the magic of the holidays, when, like you said, the shopper's perspective when you first come in. And then there's also like the perspective, like the behind the scenes. So Johanna and I have had the opportunity to kind of see some of that behind the scenes magic. So I think it was last year, we stayed overnight with our maintenance team. So if you've ever been here on the holidays, we have huge decor that goes up like
Giant.
almost instantly after Thanksgiving or the beginning of November, right after October. And so we have like huge snowflakes that go up. We have like how tall are the trees in the atrium? Like
They are 44 feet tall.
40,
There we
yeah,
go.
we have.
I'm in the rotunda, 44 feet tall.
Yep.
Just guessing, 385 branches. I'm taking a guess there. It's true, though.
Sounds about right.
But Johanna and I stayed overnight because that's when our maintenance team installs all these decorations. And we made like a behind the scenes reel because we think it's just kind of fun content for people to kind of see how the magic gets pulled together here at Mall of America. So we stayed overnight. We watched them set up everything, taking videos of our maintenance team, kind of the process of it, as well as the rotunda trees. So, and those were two like really popular videos. I think they did very well. We actually won an award for the videos that we made.
A little bit of a mic drop. We actually won an award.
Yeah.
I love it.
Can't drop these mics. Avi will get mad at us.
Yeah, we won't do that. Ryan's looking at me like right now, don't you dare drop that mic. I love that. And that the video's posted on all the platforms and just you format it differently or?
Yep, it was the same video, just reposted on like TikTok and Instagram. We had a 3-part series. So we did the snowflakes, we did the rotunda trees, and then we also did kind of like a day in the life style with one of our landscapers. James, he's on our landscaping team. He's amazing. And so he kind of did like the behind the scenes of like switching out the poinsettias in the fountain and like just all the different holiday magic stuff that they do. They were like washing down some of the trees and all the install of like in Nickelodeon universe, all the different ornaments and stuff like that. So
I love it. Shout out to James. We're going to tag him in the description below because he has his own TikTok that he does here at Mall of America too. I'm a follower, by the way. And I'm just going to say this early on. I'm not supposed to say this till the end of the show, but we're just going to say it. If you haven't followed us on social media, you are missing out. So you got to follow us on all of our platforms because they're amazing. Johanna, I know it's Christmas Eve now, so it's been about 4 weeks, but Black Friday was busy.
Yeah.
Really busy.
Yeah.
Cold.
Our busiest yet.
So talk about how you guys prepare for that day and what that day, when you get here and what it looks like, what you do.
Yeah. So we start preparing probably a few weeks before Black Friday for our social content, at least. Obviously, the rest of them all prepares well in advance because otherwise we wouldn't be able to do what we do. But the social team, we kind of have a meeting where we go through what worked last year, what we want to do this year, go through any like sponsorship deliverables that we have to fulfill, any fun things that we want to do, kind of deciding who does what video or who has to follow around who, especially in the morning at 7 a.m. It kind of gets crazy. So kind of divvying up who takes what. And then we start prepping all of our stuff. So like our tech gloves, our hats, our portable chargers, making sure we have all of that stuff, our consent forms.
I don't know what a tech glove is, but it sounds awesome.
So, a glove that has, I hit the mic. I'm so sorry.
So, yeah.
They're going to yell at us.
You're fine.
Like you can use your phone with your gloves.
Okay.
I think it was a couple years ago on Black Friday, we made the mistake. It was like, I think it was 2 years ago. It was so cold outside.
Yeah.
And we made the mistake of not wearing any gloves.
Yeah.
And we were outside, filming content of the line, like talking to people outside and everything. And we both came inside and we're like, never again. We're never going back outside without gloves again because we genuinely couldn't feel our fingers like hours after.
This
and then
year
you
was
want to go
better.
inside, so then you maybe like don't get exactly what you were looking for because your hands are
I love that.
Icicles.
Can I get a pair of those for next year? Because my
Absolutely.
role on Black Friday, the only responsibility they'll give me is to stand by the door and hold an old-fashioned clicker.
You want to do that, though.
And I click.
If that was taken away from you, you would still...
thousands of people coming in. My hand gets so cold.
Counting. You'd start counting on your fingers if you didn't have the clicker.
I know. I would, actually. In my head, I would. This is, not only is it technical what you guys do, and you reach massive audiences, but it's also artistic. Can both of you kind of share with me what drew you to social media as a career and what you love most about it? Brinley.
Yeah, so I went to college, or like I've always loved like making videos and editing things. So when I went to college, I got a double major in film studies and advertising. So kind of like a good mix of both. And at this time, I didn't really know that I was like super interested in social media until I got like a couple of internships on campus. So one was for like doing the social media for like our film studies department, and then doing the social media for like one of the engineering departments. I went to Winona State, so a very small campus, you know, everything's like in walking distance. So I was kind of able to bounce between the different lecture halls and stuff and work with the different board members on that. But when I graduated school, I kind of like took a year kind of figuring out what I wanted to do. I traveled. I was kind of like posting my own like videos and stuff like that. And so after a year or so, I was like, well, maybe it's time to get like an actual job,
real.
Right?
Become an adult.
Right. And it's actually kind of crazy because, Dan, you were in my capstone class at Winona State. You were kind of one of the leaders of it because we were working with Mall of America at the time.
I'm just saying, I think Winona State probably has the best adjunct or guest person that comes in.
Yeah.
I'm just
Yeah.
Please tell me I gave you a good grade.
Yes. But after I graduated with that capstone, it always just kind of stuck in the back of my head. Like, Mall of America, you do such cool things. You have so many different opportunities. And so when the position became available, I saw it just like on LinkedIn. I was able to kind of submit a lot of like the work that I did through that capstone, working with Dan. And then I got an interview, and here we are 3.5 years later, still here, still moving and grooving. But yeah, I think it's just kind of blossomed into something way bigger than what I thought it would be. Just like all these different opportunities and meeting so many different people and being able to share their stories as well is something that is like so important, and it means a lot to me.
I love that. Thank you. Johanna, tell me a little. I know I am tearing up a little bit too, which I love. Let's make everyone cry on Christmas.
No. Yeah.
Johanna, your journey a little bit and what you bring to the creative forces here, because you bring a lot. Yes, you do.
Anything else you want to add?
You bring a lot. I love it.
I'm just kidding. I graduated with a public relations degree from Simpson College. I always knew I wanted to do social media. So like going into college, I was looking for communications majors and that kind of stuff. And then I landed on public relations because I felt like I kind of got the best of both worlds with social and some PR stuff. And then after I graduated, I was looking at jobs. I kept looking at them all for jobs, but there were none that came up that were of my interest at that time. And so I ended up getting a graduate internship at Niemer Fieger doing movie marketing for 6-7 months. And then a job got posted for social media representative at Mall of America. And I was a little nervous about applying because I was like, I want this. And if it doesn't go well, like, I don't know, they won't want to, if I apply again, they're going to be like, oh, not her again. So I ended up missing the deadline for applying by like, I had everything ready. I went to submit and it was gone within hours. And I was like, oh no, okay, I lost my opportunity, which like for everyone listening, don't do that. Apply right away. Don't wait. A,
don't procrastinate, but B, don't assume you lost your opportunity either.
Yeah.
Right? Because good things happen.
Yeah.
Keep going. Sorry.
So then I was a little sad, but I was like, that's my fault. I didn't apply in time. And so then a few weeks later, the same job got reposted. And I was like, okay, I'll apply. I have everything ready. So I applied and then I interviewed. And one thing that I don't know if you know this, and I don't know if my old boss, Nate, knows this, but over the course of like my time in the Twin Cities when I was working at Niemer Fieger, I started following certain people that worked at the mall on Instagram and on LinkedIn.
Not in a creepy way.
No. Just like in a,
good way.
hey, I don't know, we're in the same industry.
Yeah, I love it.
And then like sometimes I'd swipe up on their stories and be like, oh, that looks fun. So then when I came in for my interview, someone looked at me and was like, oh, Johanna, nice to see you. And I saw my boss kind of go, I know who she is. Okay. And I was like, yes, it worked.
I love it.
And so I interviewed, and I'd always wanted to work at Mall of America. I grew up going to Mall of America. My grandparents, I would come up from Iowa every month to visit my grandparents, and we would always come to the mall because I would beg to come to the mall. So I have a photo of me here when I was like 6 months old. So I've grown up here, and I always had really great experiences and fun and all these memories. So when I interviewed, I had said that one thing I wanted to do in the role was to create those same memories for other people that I also had. And I think that nailed me the job, I got to be honest. But and now I've been here for about 6 years.
That's awesome. Let's go to creating those moments, right? Because you guys do that through visual storytelling. Share one of your favorite pieces of content you've created from touching someone's emotions perspective and why it was special, Brinley.
Yeah, I think I have a couple, but I'll just kind of mention one, which was this last Black Friday. We interviewed the first person in line. His name was Colby. And I got to chat with him. He got there at 3 p.m. on Thanksgiving Day. And when we went to go talk to him, he was just like such a like nurturing, like super like well-spoken. And he was just telling us like how much it meant to him to like come out and like be able to do something that was challenging that a lot of people thought was maybe like crazy to spend over 15 hours outside on Black Friday, you know, on Thanksgiving night into Black Friday. And so I thought that was really touching. I think he was just like an amazing person, and I'm hoping maybe we can do a little surprise for him before the holiday or before Christmas and whatnot. So looking forward
hopefully
to that.
We've already done it.
Yeah, hopefully. Yeah.
And Johanna, a story that really stands out to you that you guys did on social media.
Whew, it's been 6 years. Let's see. I would say Black Friday is one of them. I just love like seeing everyone create those memories. So all the people that have those traditions with their families to come shopping. I know some people in our comments, and I'm going to call them out on this podcast, will be like, why would you ever do that for some deals? And it's not necessarily about the deals, but it's about creating those memories with other people, which I think
the experience.
Yeah, which is what we do best. And that's why we want the people here, not necessarily for them to spend money and buy all these gifts and all this, which we also want.
We love that, by the way. We love that.
But we definitely want people to have an amazing time here and create those memories so that, you know, when they're, especially when they're kids, because when you're older like me, which I'm not that old.
Yeah.
But
you're not a little, oh my God, are you kidding?
But then you can kind of have the same lens of like, oh, I remember growing up at Mall of America and all these fun times I had.
Wackiest social story you've ever done? Real quick.
I don't know.
One that went off the rails that maybe didn't turn out how you wanted, either one of you. Or it took 18 shots or something.
Okay, well, I'll say it.
Yeah.
There's been a few times where I've maybe made a spelling mistake, which like our followers are very nice to point out to me right away, which I appreciate because I fix. But then
they're like a living, breathing thesaurus.
Yeah, but then a small part of me like dies inside. I'm like, oh my God. But one of them was, well, I'll do both.
Yes.
One we had. What was it? It was like with Salvation Army where people were
ringing bells?
No, the bungee jumping off the roof, but it's not called that.
Oh, they were rappelling off the roof. They were not bungee jumping off our roof.
No,
they
I was
were
like, what's
safely,
the word?
I want to add, climbing down
the roof for charity. And I meant to write fight homelessness, and I said fight homeless.
Okay.
And it was up for 15 hours. Luckily, it was just a story, so like people just responded to me, and I was like,
"That was a mistake."
Yes,
that one.
Yes, and that was our best performing post that month. So,
okay,
you know,
moving on.
Brinley,
you can cut it out if you want.
Save me, Brinley.
I would say like one of our like I can't.
It's hard.
One of our like staple events of the summer is Twiggy the water skiing squirrel.
I love Twiggy.
Mm-hmm. And so
do you?
Yeah.
Yes.
And so like throughout the last couple of years, we've always kind of like done a video or something. And so this year I did a video what was the sound? It was like one of the trending sounds, and I put Twiggy in slow motion skiing, you know, like in the little pool in the rotunda. And it went viral, and it was just something like I threw together, and I'm like, "Whoa, what do you guys like think of this?" Like whatever, and it ended up being like pretty popular. So
How popular was it?
I don't know.
It was one of the top posts, right?
It was our top performing.
I can tell you, we had a total of 9 million impressions on Twiggy alone this past year.
Yeah.
And Twiggy goes viral every year.
Yeah.
But this year especially,
it's
9
always fun to
million
have
is a
like
lot.
those
Whoever
moments.
is in this room who's ever been peed on by Twiggy, raise your hand.
I have not.
It was awesome. So we love Twiggy. Twiggy comes every year. This has been really fun. Quickly do a shout out to your other team members who aren't here today. Your 2 team members. Go ahead.
Yeah, so we have Hayden Cruz, who is our social media representative. She was formerly an intern here last summer with us, but she is one of our other primary content creators, and she's filling in while Melanie Deach is on maternity leave, who is our social media manager.
Yeah, awesome. We wish they could all be here with us today. They can't be. We're going to, we only have a few minutes left, so I'm going to actually do a 3-part quiz with you guys. First of all, before we even do that, we'll do that first. That's what we're going to do, because I'm excited to do this. The first segment of our 3-part segment quiz is called Post or Pass. Okay. All right? Before we wrap up, we're going to play a little game called Post or Pass. I'm going to throw out some content ideas. I am not a content idea person, just to point that out. Some are good, some are questionable, and all you have to say is post or pass, and you can quickly say why if you want to, right? First one, a reel of someone trying on the most chaotic holiday sweaters at Mall of America.
Post, easily.
Post.
Why?
I think it's rare that anything you read off right now, I'm gonna say pass, because you never know. Like some of the videos that we randomly do are always like the ones that perform the best. So I feel like a lot of these I'm gonna be like post.
Post. Why not?
Chaos work.
Give it a shot. Behind the scenes footage of a marketing meeting that could have been an email.
Yeah. Okay, pass.
Post on TikTok, pass on everything else.
Okay, right after I said I'm going to post everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, pass.
Probably pass on that.
Pass on that one?
Yeah.
We would bore them.
And by the way, for those who are young in their careers, most meetings should be emails. I'm just going to go there. A time lapse of the Rotunda crowd on a Saturday.
Post. Easily.
Yeah.
That's kind of fun, right?
Yeah.
There's a lot of action going on. A taste test of every seasonal treat you can find on a single level of the mall, and you do an entire lap of the mall.
Post. I think
as long as no one throws up.
I think we actually posted a video like that.
Good.
A few treats.
Yeah.
Kind of doing it. I love it.
Yeah.
A slow motion montage of guests dropping their shopping bags or spilling their drinks. Which happens a lot, by the way.
A little bit of a safety hazard. I'm going to have to say pass.
Okay.
Probably pass.
Okay. And then trying to recreate a trending dance with Santa.
Post.
We have done that. Post.
It's a good post, right?
It's a great post.
This is segment number 2 of our test, right? This one is called Fill in the Blank. Quick answers. Here we go. The one thing that every brand forgets about social media is...
Your fans.
Oh, this isn't really quick of me, is it?
That was a bit of a pause, but go ahead. What do brands forget when they're thinking about social media?
Relevance.
Okay, good. If I never see another reel that starts with, so a lot of you have been asking for, I will.
I don't get it.
I feel like
A lot of content creators start their reels with, a lot of you have been asking for this. Are you tired of it?
Yeah, no one asked for that.
Okay, good. I like that. These are, I'm going to skip that one because I don't want to get in trouble. The platform that that'll surprise everyone in 2026, or a trend that you think will surprise everyone in 2026. Hard to pre-predict a trend, isn't it?
Yeah.
Where do you think people will live next year?
Platform, Threads.
Yeah, Threads or Substack.
Okay, very good. The weirdest DM you've ever had to, how did it start?
I was going to say, I feel like a lot of them might not be appropriate.
We got to do, that's all right. Mm-hmm. A lot of weird DMs.
Yeah, a lot of weird emails too. We've had people like pitch their songs to
Okay.
us.
Oh yeah, we've
Oh,
gotten.
they're
we've
trying
got
to get coverage.
Yeah.
I love it.
A lot of times people think that Nickelodeon Universe is Nickelodeon, so then they'll
Okay.
pitch themselves as an actor, which is, I love your headshots, but I can't do anything for you there.
Awesome. I love it. If the algorithm were a person, it would be
Mr. Fantasy.
I don't even know what that means, but I like it. Go
Those
ahead.
who are chronically online know who Mr. Fantasy is.
I don't know. I don't have good things to say about the algorithm, so I would probably say like the worst person you know.
Okay, that's all right. Lightning round. This is our final round. You cannot think fastly here, all right? I just want a quick one-word answer. The best platform right now.
Instagram.
Yeah, Instagram.
Most overrated trend. Looking over here, Johanna, you go first.
I do think the AI starter pack one was a little
Okay.
overrated.
I'm over CapCut templates.
Okay. Most underrated feature on a platform.
I think a lot of them have good editing tools that not a lot of people utilize.
I'd say broadcast channel. We utilize ours to tell people about events that are coming up and
I have
stuff
a lot
like
to
that.
learn here. I don't know any of this. Emoji that needs to retire. Do we use emojis? Do you use emojis?
Yes. I've just recently finally retired my
The hands.
hands, and now I'm on a sparkle.
Okay.
I'm on a sparkle kick, so I don't
Ryan's
know.
looking at you.
I know I hit the mic again.
I don't have one.
An emoji we should use more.
I love the one with the
think
star
the two
eyes.
hands.
The two hands.
The star eyes. You
I
like
love
star
the
eyes.
star eyes. I use that one.
We
all
should
the
use
time.
more.
I love the sparkle. I think, I don't know, all the emojis.
What's
You
the
can be
best
a
day to
little-
post?
That's a great question.
I don't think it's necessarily a day. I think it's a time, and we always find better success in later in the evening than like right away in the morning.
Do you think that's because people are home scrolling?
I think
Yeah.
so. That's kind
Okay.
of the conclusion we've come to.
Yeah, but
Okay.
the algorithm is so hot and cold that sometimes there's no rhyme or reason. You just
Okay.
kind of post, and if you post in the evening, sometimes nothing happens. Sometimes you get 1 million views. So
Okay. What is one thing brands should stop doing on social media?
Throwaway trends, like if just because everybody's doing it, people try and implement it. That's kind of where I was like, sometimes things aren't relevant
It
to your
doesn't work
brand.
to your brand.
Yeah.
Okay.
I say trying so hard
Okay.
because I think, your audience can kind of see through forced content to too much content that's trying to sell to you. They just kind of want to see something more organic and picture themselves in your content.
And what's one thing brands should start doing more or do more of? Johanna.
Listening to your audience for the most part. I mean, sometimes people will just, we hear you when you ask about tenants, but I'm not a leasing agent. But,
Okay.
kind of passing along things, suggestions that people have, or if they, have a content idea, kind of vetting those and seeing what your audience wants because they're the ones that are giving you likes and following you.
I love it.
I love behind the scenes or like kind of seeing
Yeah.
things that you might not see normally. So
Yeah,
just
giving
like
you that
any
sneak
any
peek.
more insight to like how they're doing things and what they're doing. Like I think it's so popular when people are like post a video and then they're like, oh, and then later you're scrolling and then you see the behind the scenes of making that video. Or like the other way around. I think that's super impactful and a lot of people remember seeing the original video. So
I love that. Today is Christmas Eve. Will you post on social media today? And if so, what will you post today or tonight?
Well,
Personally.
We have to post this podcast episode.
Yeah, you're going to be working for me. Thank you for doing that. But personally, will you post anything? And what kind of content would you post today or tomorrow, Christmas Day? Or do you just turn off the phone?
I think for the most part, I kind of try to take a step away around the holidays and have some time with my families. But yeah.
Yeah. How about you?
I'll be on my phone. I have to post Merry Christmas to everyone
You've got to do
and
that.
Happy Holidays. Post this podcast.
Yes, please.
Maybe I'll post an Instagram story of my cats, but that's not on the mall. I don't do that.
I love it.
But yeah,
Awesome. Thank you both, Brinley, Johanna, for joining me. Honestly, we work within 10 feet of each other, and these are awesome people who work really hard to bring you amazing stories about Mall of America. I feel so honored and privileged to work with them, and I'm grateful that you came on the podcast with me today. Thank you so much. And for all of our listeners at home, thank you for listening, for joining us. Please follow, please like, please tell your friends about this. And from all of us, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays.
Happy holidays.
Yeah, that was fun.
That was good.
I thought we were all going to say it at the same time. Sorry.
Thanks for joining us, and we are out.
Thanks for listening to So Much More, a Mall of America podcast. Subscribe wherever you find your favorite podcasts. This show is presented by Bloomington, Minnesota Travel and Tourism.